Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, Original Crew, man? We're back. We got another body cam. We got spoiled college girl thinks killing a baby is hilarious. This one's gonna piss you off, man.
Maybe. More than likely. May all piss me off, honestly.
Hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. You gotta do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
But hey, man, let's hop into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get it.
We got a newborn baby. It's been discarded. Looks like it's dead.
You knew that you were pregnant, right or wrong?
For sure, for a complete fact, no. I did not know completely, absolutely, positively.
You realize that we have your computer.
That's not my computer. I didn't really have much concern for the baby. I was more concerned about my well-being and taking care of myself.
Then they turned over like pictures, and I really hope they're not trying to show pictures in the courtroom. And here I go.
When a horrifying discovery is found in a trash bag outside a sorority house at Muskingum University, suspicion falls on a young college student. As investigators dive into the truth behind the gruesome find, unsettling evidence begins to emerge, leaving them to question, is the suspect telling the whole truth, or is there more to the story than she's leading them to believe?
So they told me it's going to come down to who do they believe, me or the coroner?
Details of the chilling incident that took place on Wednesday, April 22, 2015 in New Concord, Ohio, begin to emerge in a conversation recorded between the student Emily and her mother, Sandra.
Did anyone knock at the door? Yeah, somebody tried to get in the bathroom and knock at the door, but there was no sound whatsoever. The door was locked. They could not get in. Nobody answered. Why do I not know any of this? Because you were so.
It began when Emily's sorority sisters found a tightly knotted trash bag resting against the side of the house. They tore it open, uncovering a terrifying scene that would soon send shockwaves through the entire community.
Hey, it's Tim, University PD. Hey, I'm going to need you to send a deputy over here to 125 Lakeside. We got a newborn baby. It's been discarded. Looks like it's dead.
Okay. This call's on the way, too.
Yep, thanks. Bye.
Police quickly arrived at the sorority house where 12 young women lived while attending.
How the fuck you just sit it outside beside the house and like...
That's what I'm like, huh?
Not even in a trash can. Not even in a dumpster. Just inside the house and go and live your life. Or try to. And
what was it said again? You said it in the beginning.
I ain't say it.
Oh, I thought you said it. My bad.
No.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
The nearby university. While it was unclear at the time what pointed witnesses to one specific resident, everyone believed the mother of the child to be 20-year-old Emily Weaver. Detective Todd Maley from the Muskingum County Sheriff's Office conducted a brief interrogation with Emily, documenting their exchange. At first, Emily denied having a baby, but faced with the fact that DNA evidence could connect them, she admitted the child was hers. With the hopes of uncovering how such a horrific tragedy may have happened, the detective returns the following day to question Emily once again. However, little could prepare the detective for the shocking truths he'll soon learn as their conversation.
Bruh, she look like... Bruh. Boy, she look like them college girls. Bro, just look how slow she look, bro.
However, little could prepare the detective for the shocking truths he'll soon learn as their conversation unfolds.
When I first came over here yesterday and we first met, you lied at first about being pregnant.
Oops.
And then you ended up admitting that you were. What happened yesterday morning?
Like, do you just want for sure from like me having a baby?
Of course you were pregnant. Did anybody know about that? Tell me about that.
No, no one knew about that.
Now, you told me that there was rumors.
Yeah, but I didn't take a test or anything.
However, it would later be revealed that Emily did take a pregnancy test at the university's wellness center. They would reach out to Emily in an attempt to share the positive results, but their calls, emails, and texts would go unanswered, begging the question, did she simply miss the messages, or did she choose to ignore them? The answers begin to reveal themselves in a series of text messages later uncovered between Emily and her ex-boyfriend, Logan. On March 18th, 1 month prior to giving birth, Emily texts, "I don't know what to do besides keep it a secret. And I haven't told anyone about this situation, but it's getting harder to keep quiet about." Emily tells Logan they need to talk about the situation they're in. She accuses him of acting like nothing's going on, saying he has no consequences.
Well, tell me about some of the rumors.
Well, basically, I just heard it coming from one girl saying it. Because, like, my roommate is, like, talking to someone, and he said it was brought up, and some of her sorority sisters were brought it up. But, like, I've only, like, heard it come from that one source.
Why didn't you want anyone to know that you were pregnant?
I didn't exactly know I was pregnant.
In a heated exchange on April 17th, just 5 days before giving birth, Emily accuses Logan of starting a war by telling others, indicating that the two of them may not have been the only ones who knew.
You didn't know you were pregnant. Now, you were shown.
I mean, I gained weight. I mean, not an excessive amount, but...
When did you stop having a period?
Sometime after August, but I was still, like, spotting, like, throughout.
According to Detective Maley's notes from the day prior, Emily also claimed she had no visible stretch marks and experienced no nausea, symptoms usually indicative of pregnancy. But based on a pin about a baby's nursery setup she saved on her social media account and the text she sent to Logan, it's clear she was aware of her situation.
And I don't want to beat you up about this, but you knew that you were pregnant, right or wrong?
For sure, for a complete fact. No, I did not know completely, absolutely, positively.
Emily tells Logan, "I just don't know how to deal with this situation," to which he suggests she go to a clinic. Her response, "I'm 7 months," goes against her claims that she had no idea she was pregnant. As the detective confronts her about this knowledge, she continues to give vague answers.
You suspected you were pregnant.
I mean, it crossed my mind, but I didn't.
Okay, and that's what you said last night. You said it crossed your mind, and I said, how did it cross your mind? And you said what? Do you remember? You told me because you gained weight.
A little bit, but nothing significant.
I don't believe that you went into the bathroom and had this baby and it.
You know what's so crazy? Because when she would start showing that she's pregnant, it's also during winter time. Mm-hmm. Also, you're in college, on campuses and stuff. You're already in a sorority house because you already went through the pledging process. You know what I'm saying? So you can just wear baggy hoodie clothes and nobody like, hey, you got a belly or anything.
Right.
It's easier to hide her pregnancy because of the time of her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I always, why the f you just don't tell your parents, bro? I guess you 20. You're an adult. You doing adult things.
Yeah.
You doing grown folk nasty things. So hey, that's what comes with it.
Sure.
Every time you lay down with somebody, you put yourself at risk, a possibility of that happening. What you thought, like, oh, because we broke up, I don't want to have none of that. Bro, people go through that all the time, bro.
True.
What you think you're going to ruin your future? There's plenty of people that have had kids and still be able to graduate, still be able to go get their master, their doctorate, and they become very, very successful.
Yeah.
It's all about your mindset. It's all about your willing, which you don't have the mindset anyway. So look where you at now.
Facts.
So you could have had, you had the option to get rid of it in the beginning if you didn't want to. Or you also have the option to go through the pregnancy, birth the baby, and you can still put the baby up for adoption. There's options.
Yeah.
You chose the absolute worst option there is of any time to do. Shorty's slow as fuck.
I believe that you went into the bathroom and had this baby and it was a complete surprise. That's not true, is it?
What?
That when you went to
She
the
ain't even
bathroom
listening.
and had this baby, and it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I was pregnant. I mean, that's unrealistic.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect I was going to have a kid right there.
However, alarming clues, including Emily's search history, hint that she may not have been as blind to her situation as she wants the detective to believe. Although none of this still explains what really happened to the baby.
Have you looked up things on your computer, on the internet, in reference to concealing a pregnancy?
Let's consider.
To hide that you have.
Not Emily.
Now, bitch, you in college. You don't know. Now, bitch, you in college. You don't know what concealing is.
Emily, be for real.
You in
Stop.
college. 20 years old, you still in college. Hopefully you're at least a sophomore. Some could be juniors by this time. You don't know what concealing means and you're in college? No, absolutely way. You're
Emily's trying to act dumb. Like she's just trying to act like she. Girl,
you
know what's going on.
Yeah, she's trying to pull a dumb card. You might be you dumb, but she ain't that dumb.
Pregnant.
No.
Have you looked up things on the internet in reference to
I don't know how you term pregnancy.
to terminate a pregnancy?
I mean, yeah, I look things up, but
On how to terminate a pregnancy.
or yeah, if it came down, like,
Okay.
and most of it was like abortion. It's mostly all I looked at.
However, Emily may have more than considered the idea, as is revealed in a text exchange on April 17th, just 5 days before giving birth. Logan sends a text to Emily which reads, "You should have gotten it taken care of when I told you to." In Emily's bedroom, investigators uncovered a startling new clue, but getting a straight answer as to her intentions would be no easy task.
The pills that were found in your room, what were they called?
This like black starting to see.
Is it black cohosh?
Yeah.
Are those pills to induce an early labor or to terminate a pregnancy?
What's
Oh,
that
ask
normally?
me. He telling you. I don't know. I ain't never heard of him.
You ain't never heard of them? Cause that look like the joints you
You
would
can
get
get
from
them at the
Walmart,
store.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's like options, but I haven't checked them online.
Okay, so those pills do that.
Yes.
Regardless of whether she knew all along or was truly unaware, her decision to hide the truth once labor began raises disturbing questions.
What was going on before the birth?
I just felt like an uncomfortable pain. It's like what you want like on the cream.
Is that what you had, was an uncomfortable pain?
Yeah, it wasn't anything like severe. It wasn't like I didn't think anything of it. And then
Where was it at?
where was that?
Yeah.
My bedroom, like in my bed. Just
No, I mean, where was the pain at on you?
oh, just like stomach area, like nothing like it wasn't low or anything. It was just like my stomach. And then I like thought I had the stomach bug because then I went to the bathroom and I kept like I pooped a lot. And like the stomach flu's been going around, and like one of my housemates had it, so I was like, well, maybe that's just what it is. And so, like, I was just pooped, and then I just laid back down. I didn't think anything of it. Kind of like dozed in and out throughout the night. And there's like, I mean, later on, there's like a more like sharp, heavier pain that was lowered down. And I went downstairs, like I said, because I didn't, if it was the stomach flu, 8 girls upstairs, like I didn't want it to be contagious, so I would get it. So I figured that would be the best place to go because it'd be the easiest to like, don't go, like clean and best to do.
The admission that as many as 8 other girls were sleeping upstairs while she gave birth raises concerning questions about no one hearing a sound or rushing downstairs. However, this still didn't scratch the surface, as a morbid question will soon cloud the entire case.
So then what happened?
And then I just sat there, and then all of a sudden, like, I just felt like a rip and like heavy pressure, and then came out.
And where are you at in the little bathroom?
Like sitting on the toilet.
Okay. So you feel this pressure, and you said the baby comes out. Did you scream? Can you describe how it came out and what it looked like?
I mean, I didn't scream. Like, I was, like, quiet about it because I didn't, like, want anyone to...
Because you was trying to hide it. You was trying to hide it. That's why you can't scream.
Right.
So 9 times out of 10, she probably had something to bite down. You know what I'm saying? Screamed in your hand.
Somebody want to wake. Girl, you didn't want nobody to know.
Like, wake up or be concerned. So, like, it wasn't, like, god awfully painful. Like, you know, like, people hear, like, it wasn't.
I ain't never heard not now single woman say, my pregnancy one, especially without any medication. That's natural, right? Straight pushing. Shorty, you were in pain. Then you had to cut the umbilical cord. I just thought about that damn part.
Yep.
How you didn't know you was pregnant, but you was able to do all that? You knew to go downstairs, go away from everybody. How you walk around with a baby and sit with the umbilical cord hanging, and ain't nobody seen that? To go get something to cut the umbilical cord.
She probably took all that with her.
She took it. So technically, you knew you was pregnant. Cause you ain't just poop and baby pop out.
Facts.
It has been stories where people say they didn't went like some months without knowing.
And they didn't know, yeah.
They didn't show. They
Have
thought
any
someone said
symptoms?
I gained a little weight, but I ain't gained massive weight.
I mean that has happened like for real, but she knew this ain't her. This ain't that story.
Yeah.
But you do have those cases where people have said that they didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it hurt a little bit, but it wasn't like that bad. So I didn't really scream. Like, I might have like been breathing a little heavier, but that's about it.
So when the baby came out, where did the baby go?
The toilet.
In a conversation with her mother later, the two hint at the possibility of disturbing photographic evidence being witnessed by others.
I really hope they're not trying to show pictures in the courtroom. I have a feeling they are. If you're able.
Okay. Describe to me the baby's position in the toilet.
I was like laying like down. I'm pretty sure like I think there was like paper towels like in the toilet it was on top of. It was like it was facing like, I mean, I was laying, but like it wasn't like turned in the water, you know what I mean? Like it was like head was facing upwards.
And the baby was born alive.
Yeah.
On April 22nd at 7:12 p.m., just before the police arrived, Emily sent the following horrifying text to Logan. "No more baby, taken care of." As Logan demands to know what happened, texting, "I want to know how you killed my child," she states, "I went into labor last night for 6 hours. It was a girl with your dark hair," adding she didn't make it due to placenta complications. However, a later shocking admission by Emily may suggest the truth is not so simple and worse than the detective could have imagined. As Emily continues her harrowing account, she tells the detective the baby was making slight movements but was not crying. Throughout her unsettling account, she never mentions encountering other household members or hearing a knock at the bathroom door, as the phone call with her mom had suggested.
I don't remember any of this stuff. I mean, they said there was no sound whatsoever. There was no you, there was no baby, there was no nothing.
Whether someone may have stood just outside the door, unknowingly within earshot of what was happening inside, remains unanswered, as no witnesses have come forward. For now, the heartbreaking revelation that the baby was born alive raises troubling questions about her death and disturbing possibilities for what may have happened next.
After I tried to like stop some of the war bleeding, like I tried to check on the baby and it was just like, it really wasn't like doing anything.
Now, how did you try and check?
I guess I just like looked and it wasn't anything.
Okay. So you said you took the baby out of the toilet and laid it Where?
Just like on the ground.
Although Emily's story may be true, it seems the detective is reluctant to believe her and might be suspecting that she's withholding a darker truth.
And we talked about this last night, and I explained to you that the pathologist is going to be able to tell
Yeah. If it was choked or strangled.
the cause of death on the child.
Mm-hmm.
And did you do anything physically to...
No, I didn't do anything physically. I really, obviously, didn't do much at all. I was more.
She a little crazy, bro. Cause she just didn't.
She's slow. Very slow.
Cause she's literally like this. And it's like she getting frustrated because you keep asking me questions, bro. And I'm telling you.
Like no emotion. After you seen your child, you like, I can't do this. Not like, not what you plan to do. Like, I'm not gonna harm this baby.
Because I'm thinking, because what I'm thinking, I'm like,
that's
your mom seems very supportive. Seems that way. Yeah, you and Logan, it's a lot of parents, bro. You have kids, and shit just don't pan out. Damn near, that's probably majority of the people out here who's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people raised like, yeah, my parents, they ain't work out. It is what it is. Some shape, form, fashion, just didn't work out. It is what it is. Why you just didn't give birth to the child? Tell Logan, hey, I want you can take care of the baby if you want the baby. Some situation that happens, right?
you just had so many other options.
Why resort to this?
Yeah.
That's the only question I got out of all of this. Why go this route? Your parents could have even took in the child and say, hey, you go finish school. Because they sound so supportive of you. Y'all can laugh and have good conversation while you in their face. So why... They probably would have took in the kid and be like, hey, we'll take the kid in. You know what I'm saying? You go, you know. Because I know somebody, you know what I'm saying, I grew up with. She hid her pregnancy. She went ahead of abort. Her parents did not know at all. Her parents was heartbroken. She was in college. She felt as though, you know what I'm saying, having a kid would have, you know, hindered her and what she had going. They were like, you could have just brought the baby here. We could have, you know. She had so many other options, bro.
Concerned about me than I was.
We know.
Detective Maley's notes reveal that Emily expressed concern, stating, I don't want this to seem like I intentionally killed the kid. When asked if she choked the baby, she answered, there's no way I could even comprehend something like that. Though Emily stands by her story, an autopsy report will later shed light on this tragic mystery. For now, the detective shifts the conversation to what Emily did next after giving birth. She briefly explains that she laid in bed, sleeping off and on through minor stomach pains until about 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
So then my roommate was like, well, what do you want to do for dinner?
And who was that?
Paige.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't really know. So then we just decided to go to McDonald's, at the airport McDonald's.
So how did you get there?
I drove.
Mm-hmm. She go with you?
Yeah, like, felt fine. Went to our room, sat there, ate it. Then I showered. Everything felt fine. I felt fine. So after I showered, I got on the computer. I started typing. I had a presentation due today. So I started, like, doing it. And I didn't look anything up about the situation on the computer, so if you still you can look that up, but I didn't look anything up on the computer or anything. I just did my presentation. And then that's when fire department showed up and came upstairs and asked if I was okay, if I felt fine. I said yes. And then that's when everyone, like the police department, whoever, came up.
What Emily did with the child following the birth will soon come to light in her own harrowing admission.
I want you to think about this. You know that there's going to be an autopsy on her.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we've went over this and I've got your answers to those questions. If any of that's not true, what you told me, I need to hear that from you because it's going to look much better on you if we hear it from you rather than hear it from the doctor.
Yeah. And if I was going to intentionally look at it, I would have not put its head up and just let it drown. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I intentionally inflicted harm on my kids.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Did you try and keep her alive?
No.
I didn't do anything to keep her alive. No.
Because he told me it's going to come down to who do they believe, me or the coroner.
As police arrive on campus and begin to question Emily, Logan sends a panicked message, reading, "What did you do?" When asked what happened immediately following the birth, Emily begins recounting her actions. After giving birth, she describes going to the kitchen and returning with a knife which she used to cut the umbilical cord. Emily vividly recounts the baby's final movements before claiming they stopped altogether. Afterwards, she admits she disposed of the baby's body and other evidence in a black trash bag.
I just don't believe she walked to that kitchen with the baby and nobody seen nothing.
They probably did. Let her. She said
because the baby kid has to go with you to the kitchen to get the umbilical cord. Bro, I've been in a sorority house. You a girl, you know. Well, you a woman, you know. Y'all nosy than a mother.
Not if I'm asleep. I sleep hard.
Boy, it's somebody up paying attention. Somebody up knowing, seeing something. Somebody knew. Somebody in the house was up, knowing.
It probably so.
I told you, when I had pulled up to the sorority house, it was 11 o'clock at night. I'm thinking, all right, cool, it's 11. We're finna go over there to do the project. Everybody in the house sleep. Mm-hmm. Man, I come in, bro. Here come all the sorority girls coming downstairs. I'm like, golly, it's 11 o'clock, school night. Y'all go to sleep. Mm-hmm. I left at 1. They still downstairs having movie. Eat movie with popcorn. You sure you don't want to? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just trying to get this, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's how I know. I'm like, somebody was up. Somebody was alert.
Somebody probably was.
Somebody knew. She moving around this joint. And your roommate most definitely knows. She knew you was pregnant the whole time. You probably told her.
Emily then lay down on the couch for around 15 minutes, leaving the trash bag on the bathroom floor.
Then after that, once I felt like I could walk, I went out and I took it outside. And I set it just right by the house. It was trash day. I could have took it to the trash bins, the trash hadn't gone out or anything. But I just sat it there, and I came back in, and I was still losing blood. So I just laid on the couch.
Okay, let me ask you this: why did you just set her right outside the door and not somewhere else?
I just didn't know. I didn't want to travel. I didn't want to throw her in the trash bin for the garbage people to throw, just throw in the trash can. So at one point I thought about burying her, but I didn't want to take her away, and then because I wasn't in I felt the safest position yet, because I was laying down and I was still losing blood, so I was just well, maybe I need to go.
Because I was like, why just put her in the trash bag and just sit outside the house here, I'm done with it. You ain't even got the nerve to say, hey, I'm going to put it in the trash can, so you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't, 9 times out of 10, you ain't had no thoughts of burying a child. Because like you said, the whole time, the only thing you're thinking about is yourself.
Yeah.
So once you discarded the baby and got the baby away, you went and lay down on the couch because now I'm in pain. I just want somebody, I just want to think about myself. Why? Well, I don't know if they had it then, but I know we have it now where you can literally have a baby, right? In her situation. and you can literally take the baby to the fire department, and somebody at the fire department they have a baby drop where you put the baby in the baby drop. You push as soon as it shuts, it rings an alarm, and the fireman immediately. I think what they say like 30 seconds.
I don't even think it was 30 seconds.
It wasn't 30.
It may be 30 seconds.
They had a certain time
like
period they have
short.
to rush and come get the baby, take the baby, rush the baby to the hospital, and get the baby treated. And the fire department you dump, well, not dump, but with the baby drop is like right down from the hospital. Mm-hmm. So there's options in a lot of places set for you to be able to deal with a situation like this.
Yeah.
I know I'm keep emphasizing the fact that she chose one of the worst decisions to make, and I do believe she suffocated the baby. Mm-hmm. I don't believe the baby just you probably because for him to even ask that question shows that
they already know something.
Yeah. I don't know if the baby had markings around the neck, but also there could have been an umbilical cord because my nephew came out with the umbilical cord wrapped around his neck, and they had to get because he wasn't breathing. So.
If something doesn't stop soon, but then slowly started settling down.
Now, why didn't you call 911?
I mean, I probably should have, but I just didn't.
Okay.
I feel like there was anything left to do. I just thought the baby was gone.
Though we may never know what Emily had been thinking, rising tensions between Emily and Logan shed a horrifying light on the situation that foreshadowed the tragic events that would soon follow. While accusing Emily of drinking throughout her pregnancy, he tells her she might as well just kill it. Despite Emily's grim admissions and the incriminating texts, investigators still have no clear proof of exactly what happened to the baby. However, the coroner's report will soon reveal harrowing details about the child's tragic death. For now, it appears as though the detective is searching for any sign of remorse from Emily as he asks her one final question.
Can you sum this up with how you feel about this?
I wish I could be rewound the situation, I guess.
Can you speak up just a little bit?
I just wish it was you could go back and.
So she tweeted, "This is after goodbyes are not always bad. Sometimes they're just what you need in your life." That gives me, she don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. She has no remorse of the situation.
She was like, I ain't having a baby. You about to stop what I got going, slow my life down. I want to party. I want to drink. I want to be
You partying, well, she is a sorority, but she's 20. Mm-hmm. Partying and drinking. Mm-hmm. While pregnant. At 20. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Only thing she thought about was herself.
Facts.
I could have called 911, but I didn't. So.
With enough evidence to charge Emily with a crime, she's taken to jail with a bond set for $1 million. While behind bars, conversations with her mom, Sandra, continue as Emily faces a critical decision to prove her innocence.
I have to go to court at 2:30. Oh, today? I either have to take 15 years or go to trial. The prosecutor just came at me and was like, well, we're going to drop if you plead out to this, we're going to drop your two tampering with evidence charges because you've been good while you've been in jail. But he said it comes down to you knowing this whole time about it, having conversations about it, and it just looks bad on you. So go to trial. You think this is a good decision? I think it's your best option. All right. All I can tell you to do is pray about it.
Take it to trial. Take it to trial with this amount of evidence. Bitch, you got a plea deal. What would you have advised?
If I was what?
Just somebody hey.
If somebody did that and they came to me, hey, should I take 15 or should I take it to trial? With all the evidence that they got. That's a no-brainer. But do what you want. Do what you feel. If you feel like you can fight it, go. Do you?
Who's her mom? Her mom kind of sounds a little
off, too. Everybody a little off.
Okay.
Resolved to take the case to trial, Sandra reveals their attorney's strategy to present Emily with a positive image in front of the jury.
He was telling
That's
me
what they always do.
or explaining, I need to get you about 4 outfits together, and I need you to look young, but not like a nun. Conservative, young looking, but not like a nun. He didn't say anything about makeup or anything. I know. I feel like I can't have it. Oh, well, it's okay. You look better when you're pale anyway. I feel like I'm going to look pretty rough. My hair is going to look ridiculous. Just have somebody braid it.
In a tearful moment, Emily reflects after a discussion with her attorney, describing her feelings toward the crime.
They ain't gonna tell her just have another inmate braid your hair. She knows she gonna have to eat some carpet to get their hair braided. She gonna have to come up off some commissary.
The fact that the mama is just so chill and calm about, like, girl, your daughter just
literally
had a whole
off
baby
the
that
baby.
she just like threw in a trash bag and sat outside on the side of the house, and y'all just acting like this is just a normal day. Like, hey,
I said she got a very supportive parent. You should just took the baby to mama.
Is she supportive or is she never mind. Never mind. I'm mind my business.
Y'all gotta have a good ass lawyer for that $1 million. Well, this is dang it out though. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes these attorneys, even when you pay them, they be like, "Bro, you cool, but I'm gonna tell you everything you want to hear, just so I can make sure I keep getting paid." But you cool. I really be thinking like some lawyers be doing. I can't win this damn case, but I'm gonna let them know. Yeah, we good.
I'm gonna try just a little bit so I can get my coins, but
I really believe
like,
someone
girl,
be knowing like, bro, you cook and you confess to everything, except for the actual stopping the breathing.
Emily reflects after a discussion with her attorney, describing her feelings toward the crime in the face of the upcoming verdict.
He was like, how would you find yourself? And then he's like, whoa, can you say you're going to find yourself in this? Of course I'm going to find myself guilty. I feel what I've always felt.
On July 29, 2015, after declining the 15-year plea deal, 20-year-old Emily Weaver pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity.
No, she did.
Though her motive remained...
No, she did. No, she did.
I knew she was gonna play. I
no,
just knew
she did.
it.
See,
I knew it. I just knew it.
She's slow.
No, she ain't.
No.
I know I called her that early, but no, she's not.
No. She's slow, but she's not crazy. There's a difference. But she's not. But Shorty, you in college. What are your grades like in college?
They must be somewhat pretty good, even for your professor to write on your
What's wrong with you?
Like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, because obviously this is not normal for you.
Because she was stressed out around.
You know what I'm saying? So what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, no, she's not.
And Logan will be able to say the fact that you're not insane. Y'all just didn't want to have.
Emily Weaver pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. Though her motive remains unclear, the defense argued she may have been suffering from a dissociative episode due to having an unperceived pregnancy. In a statement by Emily, she explained, "I didn't identify it as a human being," adding, "I wasn't associating it as a baby. It was an it." At the trial, the devastating truth of what happened to the child was finally revealed. According to the autopsy, the coroner concluded the baby died of asphyxiation. On May 13, 2016, a jury found her guilty of aggravated murder, abuse of a corpse, and 2 counts of tampering with evidence. Emily Weaver was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. However, in December 2022, the case was reopened after an appeal argued that her life sentence did not accurately reflect the nature of the crime and that her punishment was not consistent with similar cases. In November 2023, Emily was resentenced to life with the possibility of parole after 20 years. She's currently incarcerated at the Dayton Correctional Institution in Ohio, where she will be eligible for parole in 2035.
I hope she never gets out. I hope everybody on the parole board is a mother that went through complications. I don't hope like that. No, like that. But mothers that can hold you and say, "What the fuck were you thinking?" You get what I'm saying? in some shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah.
Cause you got, bro, gave her life. Turned around, nah, bitch, you got life. Well, we just give you a possibility. You gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, that was that.
And 9 times out of 10, she gonna go and get parole.
I'm like this right here. I show when they said that she when she texted him and was like, she has your dark hair. I was like, girl, what? How you gonna sit here and text this boy and say she has your dark hair? Let him know it's a girl. Let him know what she look like, and still turn around and do that to you. Do that to her.
Let's try to say she was insane.
Man, girl, bye.
Go on in there and eat some carpet, girl.
Okay, you
right.
in this eating carpet.
You know she in there chewing.
Okay.
Salivating at it.
Okay, baby. Oh, let's wrap it up.
Logan, you ain't gotta worry about her. She ain't coming back to you. She like Miss Deborah.
That poor baby.
Oh,
That's
man.
so sad.
Y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Y'all let us know
Please
y'all
do.
thoughts down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go over the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We out.
Peace.
Ain't no time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar.